before I allow you to proceed to the governor and others, I would want to say that this plot, this 11 fidan that has been given to us, is going to be received on behalf of the bank by Mr. David Manyon, the DG for Admins and Finance. So I would allow him also to say a word about how he can take care of this going forward.
Okay, before we go, sir, can we know more about the purpose, the other purpose why you are here in Northern Barkazal and other regions?
Okay, I indicated this in all the places that I have visited starting 2 weeks ago. And this morning when I visited the state secretariat, I indicated that the reason for our visit is for us to tour the bank branch. We have a branch here in Aweil. Although the branch is not functional, we have a fence and we have a place that we can call ours. So as I have come, I have promised the delegation from Juba and the state government that as we go back to Juba, we will sit as the management and deliberate on what we need to do to renovate the buildings that are there and to also begin to think about putting up a structure going forward so that in the distant future, this branch become operational, which would then allow us to serve other needs, including, for example, creating local employment and allowing for us to serve the surrounding areas in storing cash, which we can then use to meet government obligations.
We have learned, sir, that you have 100 days plan. So can you mention some of the items in your 100 days plans?
It will take long. Well, this is not a platform for that, but I'll let me just.
It's becoming
yes. It's fine.
Okay, so let me briefly say that in the 100-day plan, we have achieved a number of things. I will just summarize them in a broad headline messages. One of them is the need for us to strengthen communication, something that we have done time and again. If you go to the website of the bank, you will see that communication is something that we have taken seriously to heart. And if you look around, I have here my director for communication, Mr. Majo. So that's one thing we put behind us. We have also made an effort to improve staff welfare across the board, including, for example, ensuring that we have a merit-based promotion in the Bank of South Sudan. This is something that we have done in the last 3 months. We have also gone ahead to strengthen our monetary policy framework. These are some of the few things that I have done. And of course, I have also gone ahead to implement the Bank Act, which is Bank Act 2023. And in light of that implementation, that's why I have come here today, because I have resolved that I have to visit all the branches so that I can listen to my staff, to appreciate their success and to also acknowledge their challenges. And together we can resolve, because one hand cannot clap. So these are some of the things that we have done as the bank. And like I said earlier, this is not a platform to explain everything. But in brief, we have done a number of things that we have put behind us, but our task is not done. That going forward, what I have seen in Yei, what I have seen in Malakal, what I have seen in Rumbek, what I have seen in Bajok, what I have seen in Wow, what I have seen in Aweil, I have a plan ahead, and thank you.
Honorable Governor, again, Bank of South Sudan. First of all, I wanted to express my sincere gratitude for the warm reception we have received in Northern Barkazal State. The last few days we have spent here has been so marvelous. We have seen the scheme, the Aweil Rice Scheme project, which is a huge project that can really produce food for the South Sudanese. And this would actually alleviate the level of hunger that our people are going through. Honorable Governor of Northern Barkazal State, on behalf of the Bank of South Sudan, I am I'm so pleased that the state authority have allotted us this piece of land of 10 pedan. This 10,000 pedan, this is 1,000 pedan. This is huge, and though the Bank of South Sudan is not mandated to do agricultural work, the agricultural product that is produced can easily translate and improve our economic situation in the country. By having much to eat, we can also have much surplus that we can export, and that would stabilize our market and prices of goods in the market. Again, on behalf of the bank, I warmly receive this 1,000 pedan. The bank would, in the few weeks to come, put up the levels of the plot that has been allotted to it, and we will plan before the rainy season what we would do in the piece of land, so that we can really make sure that the South Sudanese see the result of what we are committed to do. We are here selling and preaching the message from His Excellency the President of the Republic, General Salva Kiir Mayardit, that says everybody must farm. It is by farming and producing our own food that all the citizens can have enough to eat. Our children can go to school comfortably. Thank you.
Your Excellency the Governor, you are welcome.
Let me speak before you.
Oh, okay. So we go to Honorable
For the governor.
Honorable Chairperson